Of course, President Cyril Ramaphosa will be later on joining the national event. As you'd know now, earlier on, he laid the wreath at the Hector Pital Memorial. We now cross live to Mzwandile Mbeje. Mzwai, good morning and welcome.
This is going to be the first ever June 16 we're having our new president, Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa.
A warm welcome to you, Marumo, and a very good morning to the viewers. We're coming to you from a rather chilly Orlando Stadium. Orlando Stadium is in Soweto, South Africa's biggest township. You know that this township has about 1.3 million South Africans, so is regarded as the mecca of South Africa's townships. So this is the place where it's regarded that the turning point in the struggle for freedom and liberation started. Remember that 1976 black uprising by the pupils so turned everything with regards to the struggle. It is here that that day will be commemorated 42 years later. The President of South Africa will be leading the commemorations. Of course, we're faced with different struggles now, with different challenges. We are faced with the challenge of unemployment, we are faced with the challenge of inequality, and a lot of other things. And our economy is not in good shape. So this is what the President is expected to say and to give hope. And of course, to give direction to young people. What is it that they need to do? And it's going to be here in Orlando already. People have started trickling in. We expect several hundreds or even thousands to attend this event. And then from there, so there will be a lot of activities in the form of music. I'm sure you can hear at the background that they are already entertaining those that have attended. So the President earlier started with various activities in the morning. And of course, I'm not the only one here, Marumo. I'm with my colleague who is outside, Abongile Dumako, who will also give us a perspective as to how are things shaping up outside. Abongile, how's the situation outside?
All right, Mzwandile Mbeje there, our reporter. Thank you so much. Molweni Mawetu. We are indeed live from Orlando Stadium here in Soweto. I don't know if you can see behind me, this is Orlando, which is where the whole event happened 42 years ago, where learners and young people perished right under the arms of the apartheid government for having marched against what they called was not going to work for them. That is now being taught in Afrikaans, which happened to be not their mother language. We're out here, chilly Soweto this morning, but we are bringing you live broadcast, live coverage of what is going to be happening here at Orlando Stadium and, of course, across the country. We do understand that the Democratic Alliance is having a commemoration event of what has become to be known as June 16. They are down in the Eastern Cape, as well as Northwest will be hosting the EFF, and, of course, several parties, including the UDM, will be down in KwaZulu-Natal. Lots of activities happening in the country to commemorate and say probably thank you to those heroes and heroines who fell under the arms of police, just in the name of saying, not in our name, it's not going to happen. We're not going to allow it. We're not going to be taught in Afrikaans, which happens not to be our mother language. And of course, a lot of activities going to be happening here at Orlando Stadium. We are indeed expecting President Cyril Ramaphosa to deliver the keynote address. And of course, fellow political parties across the country will be sort of saying thank you to those heroes who made it possible for us as South Africans to be able to enjoy the fruits of democracy. Of course, a lot of anticipation as to what the president is going to say with regards to plans that seek to improve the lives of the young people in South Africa, plans to make it a point that there's a way forward that is being paved, to make it a point that all the challenges that young people face, including your unemployment, poverty, get to be addressed as soon as possible. We understand as well that President Cyril Ramaphosa has actually proposed that there should be a review on some policies that have to do with skills development in the country, which will come as a helping tool to try and sort of help young people when it comes to job creation and, of course, being able to be entrepreneurs for themselves in a bid to try and sort of curb the high rate of unemployment that we've witnessed here in South Africa. A lot to happen during the day and, of course, during the course of the afternoon. For now, it's back to you, Marumo, in studio in Johannesburg.
Of course, thank you to my colleague Abongile Dumako as well as Mzwandile Mbeje.